I welcome you all to MOOC's course entitled Community Engagement and Social Responsibility. I will be discussing Unit 4 entitled Social Networking, Program Evaluation, and Successful Examples. The first module is about social networking, programs, and their successful examples.
Coming to the learning objectives, to understand the value of social networking in community engagement, to discuss the importance of social media for transmitting or publishing the information, to explain the main features of current national programs. Now, overview. This content to orient the learners with the conceptual framework of social network and program associated with it. The lecture will focus on the objective of the value of networking. Lastly, it will be covering the different schemes organized by the government. Now,
In the interest of learners, the module has been divided into 6 parts. In the part first of module 1, we will be discussing about social networking and community engagement.
the value of social networking in the community engagement. Social network represents the important groups of the constituents of any of the community health planning initiatives. These organizations can be engaged to put input, identify the priorities and opportunities, take position on topic and methods, and plan the strategy for intervention. Lifestyle, behavior, and decisions are recognized to influence by the social network, both interpersonal and virtual. Depending on the network, dynamic or trends, this influence might be negative or positive, conservative or destructive. Promoting sustainable behavior through social media is also a pressing necessity. Now, the community formulates strategy, builds a network, and organizing the community are 4 practice elements for developing the consistency. They can be used to think about the community participation tasks. Knowing community customs, institutions, as well as its skills and assets, as well as the skills and assets of the difficulty is essential whether the community is defined geographically or by common interest. For example, health condition or disease. Gathering the current data and producing the new information, mixing the qualitative and quantitative data, and including the opinions of diverse range of the person, organization, and the group are all common techniques to learning about the community. Because of their ability influence population health, it's essential to understand the community network. Access to a community and understand its quality can be gained through social network. For example, traditional healer was a well-known within the Hmong and Latino network, but unknown to others outside these social network, including those working on the local healthcare institutions. Healthcare workers can be only learn about the traditional healers by connecting to appropriate network. So, it's well known that the appropriate network is needed for every research. Therefore, the question arises, what is social network analysis? It is a method for evaluating the community engagement and assessing the communities. Social network analysis can assist a partner understand a community network and track how they can expand and evolve over the time to providing a way of expressing the network diversity and set a tool for virtually representing and qualifying network of the characteristics, basic characteristics. Now, topic comes what is establishing a position and strategy. It is a community health planning initiative. Social network represent the important grouping constituents. These groups can be engaged to provide the feedback, identifying the priorities, identifying the opportunities that take place on the problem and approaches, and plan intervention strategies. The creation of the effective health improvement strategies, it requires both development of the knowledge about the social network and gathering the knowledge from such networks. So, it can be said that social networks serve as a mode of communication, providing a platform of sharing and evaluating potential viewpoint of the strategies. Next comes building and sustain network. Now, building and sustain network says how to maintain the communication channels. sharing the resources, collaborating the activities of all the parts, building and maintaining the network of the individuals and entities of the community health improvement or research. Now, existing the social network can be effective and efficient at the platform of community engagement. Now, the activities of if they reach to the people who are most significant, and these efforts of these members share the same objective. So, the new network is to have to be formed as a result of the community engagement process. So, finally, partners of their constituents must be engaged in the form of measuring that will improve the community health, communication, and the most important, motivation. So the relationship must be strengthened of a new capacity for collecting the data, collecting the all data actions developed against the community engagement initiatives, and it's essential to reach out the entitled with the help of the key point of the leaders and community members. And that is very important. If the key members or the leaders of the community members are not being properly informed, nothing will be finalized in a proper way. So, next comes social media and community development. Social media and community development is the use of the various technology tools and method sharing and discussing the information that is associated with the social media. The social media is somehow a method of transmitting and publishing the information to a large audience in which the people can create and distribute different contents at the different levels. So social media, on the other hand, we can say is an example of, say, the video sharing through Instagram. All we know that we publish on the Instagram, we share with other people the videos. With the social media, say with the Facebook, we have different ways how we can connect to the people or a friend circle or an organization with the numerous networks of sharing the interest of the applications. In this field, the community development of the social media can be used to support the social networking as well as the internet, making the collaboration and build these relationships by leveraging social media. So, about learning about the social media, we should know what is exactly the future of social media for community providers or developers. So, it is to understand that the situation of social networking has numerous potential in the domain of community development. The use of social media and the networking has the potential to transform the sector in a way that the currently unknown or community developed. So we can say that it also faced numerous problems as a result of drastic changes that occur in different aspects like affordability or computer speed, which is normally known by all of us. So these are the problems which are faced. So how can we rectify in the future prospect, and we are learning about the future social media should perform. So these are few points which you have to take into consideration while we are working on it.
Hence, in this part, we studied about social networking and community engagement. In the next part, we will study about national programs Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao.
Thank you everyone.